Hello, my name is Susanna Wright and I am doing my intervention video. I have here my client. She is 5 years old. You want to introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Liliana.
So she's also my daughter, and when we did our activity schedule, I put for my goal that I would like to spend more time with my daughter. So I'm getting to check off one of the things off my list by having some good quality time with my daughter and doing this project. I'm going to be a children's therapist at Lake County Behavioral Health in Northern California after graduation, working with children ages 5 to 24, and I will be doing all different kinds of therapy with them. So today, what we're going to be working on, Liliana, you have a phobia that you were telling me about. Do you want to tell the class what the phobia is?
Sure. I'm scared of pit bulls.
So she's scared of pit bull dogs, and this is from a traumatic experience she had as a child. Do you remember that experience? What happened to you?
When I was running down to the playground, the pit bull was running up, and then it jumped on me.
And what happened?
I was crying.
Did you fall down?
Yeah.
Did it scare you?
Yeah.
So due to that experience, now when you see pit bulls, what happens to you?
You fall down.
No, now what happens when you see them? When you see a pit bull, how do you feel?
Scared.
Scared. What do you usually try to do?
I tried to go back home, but it keeps on chasing me.
So you get some anxiety. Do you know what anxiety means? When you get like your heart rate races, you might try to run behind me, or you kind of maybe start getting very, very panicked and scared. Okay,
And
so
one time when it jumped on my brother Timmy, well, he's with my grandma at the top house right now. It jumped on him when he was 3 years old, and I ran on the rocks.
okay. All right, so she's telling us about her brother who's 4 now, and he also got jumped on. But she has fear about the pit bull. So sometimes there's dogs that run free. So they're friendly dogs, but a pit bull is very big. When you're little, and a pit bull is almost bigger than you, right? So I can
was
imagine
2 years old.
that could be really scary. So what we're going to do today is we're going to be doing an intervention. You know what intervention means? That's something that we're going to use. It's going to help reduce that fear of pit bulls. Okay, and it's called exposure therapy. So exposure therapy is done by, we're going to address your fear head on, and we're going to do that by briefly, we're going to show you pictures maybe of pit bulls, maybe show you some videos of pit bulls, and then when we build up these fears, we can eventually get you to go and pet some pit bulls. Would you think you'd be comfortable to work your way up to that, or does that sound too scary?
Can I ask you one more question?
Yes.
When the pimple came down one more time and it jumped on Timmy, Grace saw it jump on Timmy, and then she took it to the meeting because it was Audrey's dog.
Right. So, but if you see pit bulls that are not Audrey's dog, stop scratching that. So after we're done here, I'm gonna take my daughter to the doctor. So it looks like she's got like a little rash, and I'm not sure what that is, right? You got a little rash that's bothering you? So that's another thing we're gonna work on today. All right, so exposure therapy with pit bulls. So did you know that there's some parts of being scared of pit bulls that can be healthy? You know, that can serve a good purpose? Because pit bulls can actually hurt people. If they're loose and they're a scary dog, you do want to be afraid of them because they could bite you. You know that, right? So there's a part of that fear that's healthy and is normal. But if a person, say they have a dog on a leash and they're walking the pit bull and it's on the leash, and you see it, I mean, you don't want to go up and pet the dog necessarily.
Yeah, I saw. So that's why when the pimple wants to go down for a walk, the owner has to take him because he might jump on somebody now. The owner takes the dog already now.
He doesn't run loose anymore
Nope, he's not allowed to no more.
because he jumped on too many kids.
Yeah, he even jumped on Grace.
Uh-oh. Okay, so yeah, exposure therapy is gradually helping you see your fears. So we don't want you to have a lot of anxiety when you see dogs. We don't want you to be scared, but we also want you to be safe and know that it's a natural fear to be scared of dogs.
I'm not scared of other dogs. I'm only scared of pit bulls.
Only scared of pit bulls? Okay, so if mommy found a friendly pit bull and we let you pet that pit bull, maybe you will be less scared of pit bulls and your anxiety will go down when you see them?
Yeah, maybe because it's ours.
Right. If we had our own pit bull, then maybe you would lose the fear of having pit bulls.
Well, when I was maybe if I was 3 years old, I still remembered. Maybe I would still be a little scared of it, even though it was
Okay.
ours.
Okay. So I think we're gonna come to the end of this video now, and I just wanted to show that I'm practicing learning exposure therapy, its usefulness, and also evaluating how these sometimes fears can have a healthy part to them too. And I think it's a natural, good fear to be cautious of dogs, especially a dog that can bite or hurt a child. So at the same time, we don't want Liliana to be living in fear and having so much anxiety that it's causing her disturbances in her functioning and in her life. So we want her to be able to be healthy, happy, and whole. And through exposure therapy and talking through her problems, she's going to be an all-star. Give me a high five.